Hey, it's Mark Mako desyo, and welcome to the first episode of Sake Log. Yes, the intro probably reads like Sake OG, but you can call me that too. A lot of non-Japanese people refer to the Japanese rice fermented beverage called Nihonshu as sake in the West. And that's why I named it Sake Log. Even though I'd be primarily focusing on a lot of Nihonshu from Japan, I will also be reviewing just alcohol in general in this series, but also possibly other beverages, just whatever I feel like really, anything that I can pour that is liquid that I can put into my mouth. To kick off this series, we're gonna be looking at Dassai. I always thought it was a funny name because one less S, it sounds like Dasai, which means lame in Japanese. So it was easy for me to remember the name of this sake. And a lot of my Japanese friends, basically when I say, yeah, Nihonshu, it's good, they will often mention Dassai. They will always say, have you tasted Dassai? I've only had it once. I remember liking it. Here's the cool thing about this. This is a pack that I bought in October of 2019. Information sheet. And boom, it's a set of 3. And they are 3 different types, and they are all Junmai Daiginjo. What does that mean? Very briefly, there are a bunch of different classifications for Nihonshu, 8 main types, and this is on the Junmai side. Junmai meaning true rice. They don't add any additional distilled alcohol after the fermentation process. Now, when you brew sake, before you do it, you need to polish the rice, remove a little bit of that outer coating to reveal the juicy goods inside. Generally, it's above like 70%. 60% that would be a ginjo, and then lower than 50% remaining would be called a daiginjo. Now, the awesome thing about these 3, they are all Junmai Daiginjo, extremely high class Junmai Daiginjo. This one right here is 45, the Dassai 45, meaning it's semi-buai, or the rice polishing ratio is 45%, so 45% remaining. And then you have here 39, so 39% remaining, and then Dassai 23% remaining. Now, if you consider that you only need to go to 50%, this is crazy that they went pretty far. These are really small bottles, 180 milliliters. Alright, so got a glass here, and I'm just gonna taste them. I am not a super expert in terms of tasting Nihonshu yet, but join me in this journey. First off, Dassai 45. Nihonshu are either twist cap or pop open. Wow. I believe this is the one that I had a long time ago. Very fruity aroma. Kanpai. Oh, smooth. It's got that really well balanced. I'm actually not used to Daiginjo being like this, fruity flavors. I'm never really like that kind of guy who's like, yeah, I can taste the honey and the watermelon and the pear. Yeah, that's not my job yet. I'm just here to tell you if it's good or not. So far, this is really good. Yes, recommend. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Dassai 39. Love how cute these bottles are. Okay. This has like this is what I'm used to as a aroma for Daiginjo. It's a bit sharper compared to the 45. Oh man, that one has even less of a kickback. The finish, you drink it, it's like it evaporates. So it's still got that fruitiness to it. Yeah, it's more floral in terms of the aroma here. It finishes really quickly. It doesn't stay in your throat too much. So far though, I still prefer the 45. I like how well-rounded it is. Alright, finally, the 23. Pretty sure I've never had this because I think the last time I had a Dassai, it was a full bottle. I shared with some friends and it was pretty expensive, but I'm sure a whole bottle of the 23 is way more expensive, so I'm pretty sure I didn't get it. But if you guys subscribe and like and comment and share and stuff, and maybe my subscriber count goes up and I get paid for these videos, then maybe I'll have more money to buy more expensive alcohol to share with you guys. That's cool. Ooh, wait. So it has this purplish plastic covering. It also has that aluminum peelable cover here. These are very expensive. I think it's like $100+ for an entire like 750 milliliter like standard bottle, or maybe it's 720. Whoa, definitely like these honey notes, kind of like really sweet. Now yeah, if you guys are still confused why the heck it would be so expensive to and so hard to make these to 23%, imagine the rice, keep on carving it, polishing it away until you get to the inside, not only is it hard because you have to keep on repeating the process until it's more polished away, but also the less rice you have, that means you need to use more rice to create the same volume. So the lower that polishing ratio is, the more rice they needed to create this same volume for each bottle. Kanpai. That is quite different. Yeah, it's a little bit like the 39 where it just kind of finishes quickly. It's got kind of this tartness to it. Honestly, if you are very new to Nihonshu, I don't suggest you getting the 23. Just because it's expensive and it's a high polishing ratio doesn't mean it's the best. Even though this is very interesting to me, I still prefer the 45. I would say I like the 45 the most. The next is the 23, just for like kind of drinking it on its own. And then the 39 is, it's kind of a compromise between the two. They're all the same rice, all the same brewer, the same yeast, the same process. The only thing that differs here is the polishing ratio. So that's very intriguing to me that it can change so much just on the polishing ratio. That's my not so scientific, not so expertly Kizakishi review. But nevertheless, Dassai, very good Nihonshu, very popular all over Japan and the world basically. You can get this internationally. That's it for this. Yeah, I will savor this a little bit more. So just keep drinking, guys, but drink responsibly. Alright, I will see you guys on the next Sake Log.